Hello, I'm Christine Griffin, principal of Granville Elementary School, and I'm here to introduce our Teacher of the Year nominee and the student that nominated our teacher. And I have a little something I want to read about Miss St. Clair. Mrs. St. Clair is a master at creating a classroom environment where students are respectful to each other and also to themselves. She accepts all students with open arms and believes that all students possess certain gifts. Her warm demeanor and high expectations make students feel like they can accomplish any goal they set for themselves. To quote from Michael's paper, "She is an inspirational teacher." Mrs. St. Clair is the kind of teacher that others aspire to be. Thank you. I'm so excited, Denise, that you have been nominated for Teacher of the Year.
I would like to nominate Miss St. Clair. She is the nicest teacher by far. She is a role model for other teachers. When I play sports, she is supportive. She knows my favorite sports teams and talks about the games. First, instead of punishing us for not following the social contract, she helps us follow it. She provides us with all the tools we need using our own money. She likes to have us collaborate. We are better at communicating with anyone. This is a small gesture that goes a long way and makes all the difference. Most teachers don't have this quality. Even if it's 1 minute before we need to go somewhere, she lets us work instead of lining up. She works very hard for us and puts in a lot of effort. She trained for a triathlon while teaching, helping extracurricular activities, and taking care of her children and her dog. She's an inspirational teacher. She deserves to be Teacher of the Year. But wait, there's more. She doesn't make us stay in her classroom. She has us switch with Miss Erickson's class so we can learn math. This change helps us go throughout the day. She assigns class jobs to help us learn responsibilities. Finally, she didn't tell us to write this essay about her unless we wanted, but she deserves to be written about. We learned in such a great environment. I read Fudge series, and I couldn't get all the books, so she let me borrow hers. She had a class song. Every student in this classroom is special in our hearts. Our teacher loves and helps us, and we all do our part. We will always work together, all our jobs to do, kind, polite, and honest, till our day is through. We do this thing called Super Student, where we write a nice letter to the chosen student. Miss St. Clair came up with this. In conclusion, Miss St. Clair is the best and nicest teacher. She deserves to be Teacher of the Year. My classmates and I are so happy that we got Miss St. Clair. This is why Miss St. Clair should be 2020 Teacher of the Year.
So, Michael, it was my absolute honor to be your teacher. And honestly, most days I felt like we were colleagues more than I was your teacher and you were my student. You know, the kids would be out on the playground and they'd come back. You remember they'd come back in, they'd be all crazy. And I'd say, Michael, what happened on the playground? Why are they so crazy? And you would always you just kind of shrug. And I always wondered, what am I actually teaching this kid? You are the perfect mix of leadership, athleticism, academics. I mean, you are such an all-around amazing kid that it in your heart, I always felt very, very honored to be your teacher. And just the fact that you wrote that essay about me, I will always remember that. And what a great way to leave.